So when you start, what you want to do is make sure that you can really brush straight through this mane. You don't want to have any snarls. I use Shoshin, which really helps. So it's important to be able to brush right through it. It's going to be very, very hard to braid. Another thing you want to do, if there's a lot of snarls, start from the bottom, kind of work your way up. You want to break as little of their mane or tail as possible. So to do one of the braids that I was going to show you first, helps keep their neck nice and cool in the summer. You're going to want to start up the top here. Separate this into two sections, like this. Put the bottom or the left over the middle, and then the right over the middle, and the left over the middle, and then the right over the middle. And this time you're going to take a little section here from the top and add it. Okay? And you want to go left over the middle, and then bring a section down from the top and add it. And it's just like a regular French braid, except that we don't have anything to add to this section here because there's no hair down here. So you're going to bring from the top. He's more interested in the alpacas than standing for this. Bring a piece down again. Over. Bring a piece down. And the idea is to keep it as snug as possible. Come on up. Come on. Come on. So stubborn. Okay. Add from the top again. If you don't pull it snugly right here every time, your braid's going to end up all the way down here. So, the idea is to keep their neck nice and cool. So just keep adding from the top, like this, and add your section. Try and take even sections each time, otherwise it's going to look really weird. You don't want that. So bring it down again. Good boy. He shouldn't hurt you. Bring your section down. You're going to work all the way down the neck. No matter what you do, it invariably ends up dripping down a little bit. But just keep trying to pull as tight as possible. Don't want to hurt them. But like this. Try not to block the camera. Bring it down. And people kept asking me, how do you do this braid? It keeps its neck nice and cool. And so I thought if I did a video, people could see how to do it. Works really well on horses that have longer mane. It's very hard to do small braids. It would be really time consuming, probably look silly. This can go really quickly. I'm doing it slowly for the sake of showing you how to do it. It's a great way in the summer. The mane doesn't get tangled up in the reins as much. It looks pretty. A lot of the shows will accept this. So as you can see, bottom over the middle, bringing this down, adding from the top, bringing it over, top over the middle, adding a section. And then what you're going to do, my Toby, I'll go kind of quickly here so you can see how to finish it. So you're just going to finish out once you can't really add much more. This is like my OS handle here, and you can see I've used it a lot because the mane's broken. And just finish it out like this. Usually keep an elastic wrapped around one finger so that you don't have to reach for it. But I forgot to do that this time. So anyways, you get down to the end, put the elastic in. This will keep his mane nice and cool in the summer. If he's sweating, it stops it getting so tangled. It's an easy one to do as well if you want to keep it from getting snarled when it's really windy out. Also, if you've just washed it and then you leave it like this, it's not going to work very well right now because it's not wet. But it'll give a really nice wave to the mane when you pull it back out. It'll be all ripply and look really pretty. So that's how you do a braid on one side of the horse with a really long mane. Another thing you can do if you're going to show is pick a couple colors of ribbon, secure them at the top here, make sure it's kind of tucked under out of the way. Then get your 3 pieces that you're going to use to braid, like this. Just attach them to it. Start your braid, the top over the bottom, then bring this over the top. Add your piece of hair, and then bring this over and keep trying to make sure that the ribbon is showing. And bring this top piece down, and then fold it over. Then bring the top piece down and add to it. and then bring the other piece underneath. And the trick is to just, every time you braid down, try and make sure part of the ribbon's showing. It'll look prettier if you do. Have a piece from the top again. Bring this over, make sure the ribbon's showing. Add your piece from the top. And tuck it behind there. And bring this over. And bring this to the top, trying to make sure that ribbon's showing. And then bring this down. You work your way all the way down to the end, braiding in your colors. Really good boy that's been standing so patiently while you fuss with his mane for half an hour. Serves a treat. Thank you for watching.